so there's Eclipse after the update. I just spent well over an hour gearing 10 teams. We'll see how this goes. Got things set up. The strong teams are going to be Team 1 is going to be decent starter. Team 2 should do okay. Got plenty of damage there. Team 3 I'm not so sure about. Crow is invested, but I don't think he's particularly good in Eclipse. Epis is not particularly strong. I only got a 1-star on her, so we'll see how that goes. But we'll try her out at least for clearing early waves. Esker. This is my power team from before. Not really making any significant changes. We're going to run a 2-star Cleo with a Lorraine. Just combo them together just for extra damage. We'll see how the Lorraine does. Mostly supporting. We got Xerah and Dimiel teamed up. Xerah will mostly be taking out AoE stuff, and Dimiel will hopefully help with any bosses they run into. Burn tank, because I actually ran out of knights. Let's see, I think, well, hold on. No, I got Tally still. I don't really want to change her gear. Sona's not all that great either. So yeah, I just went with the Bernheim tank because he actually gets pretty tanky, so I figured it was a good idea. And then Cass just giving extra attack because I actually did run out of priest. I think the only priest I'm not using is a Baudouin. Yeah, I think that's the only priest I'm not using. I got some priests that are doubled up, like I got Frey and Rayhart together, Fallen Frey and May. And that'll be the Selene team here with a really tanky fill-up, so we'll see how that goes. I got Silica. Lucius is set up with feeding mana, and Odie's set up with mana reset. So we'll try and see how well 2-star Artemia does. And the last team is Urze and Miru. I don't expect them to do too much. It's mostly just AoE stuff to hopefully clear early waves. And then just Loman and Mediana for tanking and healing. That took a long time to tank, or to gear up. Good news is because of the presets, we can now save this, so I have a thing set specifically for Eclipse now, so that way I can just one-click and set this up again. That is convenient. 10 teams, though, is very rough. I may have to start building some more DPS. So we're going to go ahead and start. Hopefully I don't crash. Thank you. It seems to be loading. Okay. These early waves are really easy. Don't expect too much from this. It's actually been so long since I've actually seen these early waves. I know what monsters they are. It's the same as the 21 through 30 stretch. The exact same enemies. But their stats are really low, so clearing these should be pretty easy for new players. It doesn't look like enemies have too much life. Guild member was saying I'm going to check on this with my recording. But I heard that after about wave 26 is when he started having trouble healing, which and that's when that's without any heal increases. So that would tell us that roughly the heal reduction is about 4% per wave. So that is definitely a pretty big increase. So going about 20 waves is kind of where you want to aim with each team.
I will protect you. May the king use a blessing. I will protect you.
So far, Ophelia's doing alright. No complaints. Haven't done anything with Lavril.
I
think the big thing is I just don't have a lot of ramp power. Like the stretching the artifacts between 10 teams is absolutely brutal. Really unforgiving. Definitely gonna make a lot of tweaks over the next couple of weeks on my runs. Oh, I should actually channel that S2. Oops. Definitely notice the enemies don't hit as hard. Like, Jane's just not getting hit at all. We're on wave 17. I mean, I didn't really get dented too well. I actually had pretty decent tank sets for this, so it's curious to see. We'll really notice once we get into the late 20s is usually where the damage started to pick up before, and really gets dangerous in the 30 plus range. That's the way it was before, so we'll see how the damage gets when we get that far. Oh, that was actually kind of gentle. That was not particularly difficult at all. So yeah, if you set up decent split tank sets, like a good mix of defense, block, and mix it up with both types, definitely seems to perform pretty decently. He's still recovering a lot of life, so still going. That's weird. Ophelia targeted the Lich first on this wave. That's not normal. Buff up, make sure we take out this boss. Higher life. There we go. Got him killed. He didn't get a skill off there, so I don't know how strong those attacks were. I know that attack from that 25 boss can take out some backliners easily, unless you're like really well geared defensively. Yeah, the burn effect's still active during waves 26 through 27. Yep, and now we're not healing. So yeah, definitely stopped around 26.
I will
that team's gonna get. Oh, can Jane solo? Do it, Jane. I believe in you. Still healing because she got that pumpkin on. Oh, no. She couldn't do it. It's not enough damage. Those are... I know you get 10 teams for one... Because that feels like one run. Like when you're used to running just a single team. So seeing those rewards looks really bad. Alright, let's do the next. This is going to be a long video. Mostly just going to put Krisha on S2 to apply some amp. She can just auto attack, and she applies I got her set up with the attack down mechanic perk as well.
Here's the heart.
I do ever set up with UT4 just to kind of help with boss damage, just in case Xerah is struggling. We'll see how that goes.
Vermilion, destroy my enemies. Seal the country.
Be cleansed. Pierce the heart. Hellfire. Pierce the heart to assist the form of my rage.
Warden's taking a bit of beating. Luckily we got some healing. Yeah, and like I said in the preview, I think Lias is actually going to be kind of decent because she does have the increased heal rate, and you can shield your main tank. It doesn't look like the other melee gets clipped. Like I don't notice. I'll kind of watch carefully, but I don't think I'm getting cleave.
Seal the country.
Here's the heart.
Like I see them hitting Moira. I see her HP moving, but I don't really see Xerah's moving too much. So I think.
Here's the heart.
So if you let your tank get low, and Lias has the free target, she can actually keep. Actually, I think I said it. Yeah, it's targeting highest attack. So not targeting. Can't target Moira with S2, but if you let the free target and let the tank get a little low, you can actually keep them shielded really well. So Lias actually might be a high tier priest Eclipse now. We'll see.
Here's the heart. Here's the heart.
Apparently, from what one of my guildmates said, is that the stun locking from some of the melee enemies is still something to pay attention to. I'm not sure what comp he ran with that.
Here's the heart. Here.
Seal the country.
Here's the heart. This is the form of my rage. Here's the heart. Power to its followers.
Well, seem to be doing good so far. Yeah, I mean, God, making 10 tanks, that's kind of rough though.
Here's the heart.
10 DPS, but I mean, this definitely feels a lot more tankable. Like, it doesn't feel like you're just getting chunked mindlessly. So the damage reduction that them lowering the enemy's attack is definitely noticeable. This feels a lot easier, at least so far in the early waves.
I'll crush your soul.
The knowing destroys
Here's the
my
heart. You cannot escape death. Hellfire.
Xerah, seal the thunder.
Pierce the heart.
The knowing destroys my
That hurt a little bit, but it wasn't an insta-kill like you usually see, so definitely that lower damage is definitely noticeable.
open
Pierce the
attack.
heart.
Warrior's having a hard time getting healed up though now.
Pierce the heart.
Yeah, she's not getting healed for very much.
The knowing destroys my
Oh, there goes that back line. Yeah, that took them out real well. I think Dolan does physical damage, if I remember correctly. I think Lias didn't have high physical defense, so there's definitely a factor there.
Hellfire.
Go, that team's done.
Still.
Did clear 25, so we got that extra dazzling ether. Hoping to try to get into 20-ish with everyone. We'll see how it goes. This first time run after the update's rough though, because everyone's starting from wave 1. It takes a while. This is gonna be a long, long video. Crow's mostly just gonna auto attack stuff. And just boop, one shot. Just get his unique weapon effect active. Wait, he casted a skill. Where's the? Did he not get the unique weapon effect? That's lame. See, oh god, you have to actually get a full skill cast. Yeah, Crow's terrible in Eclipse, by the way. That's lame. I actually casted the S2, and I didn't get the unique weapon effect.
You can't touch me.
If you kill all the enemies, he actually doesn't get his unique weapon effect. So I actually have to wait a while for enemies to be able to survive. Get a unique weapon effect.
You can't touch me.
There we go, now I got it on. Gives him extra attack and crit damage, so kind of need that active. It's pretty easy to keep it on though. Yeah. That's mostly just by virtue that my Crow is A119, so he's got really, really high attack. So yeah, he's just pretty much just one-shotting everything with regular attacks. Probably laser the next boss on wave 15, I think. Dang it, didn't get... Oh, that's so annoying. Weapon effect proc Laser go boom. It's just silly. Yeah, it definitely feels like more heroes will at least be able to progress somewhat. There's definitely going to be heroes that do better than others still. But I mean, that's kind of to be expected. Juno's another healer that actually might be pretty decent here. As long as you keep her in heaven mode, she increases heal rate for everyone by 20%, I think, or is it 15? I can't remember the exact number. It's on her S4, so she's got good heal, cleanse for everyone. She's got good shield for put on your tank. Hold the line. This guy does magic damage, so if you're having trouble getting past 20, make sure you got good magic starts. This makes this guy way more tankable. Nalia definitely got cleaved there, so the enemy skills can still cleave, it looks like. Maybe the regular attacks don't. I didn't expect this to get too far anyways. Yeah, strong Juno has a ton of healing. So. Definitely lost some momentum though, losing Nalia. Not too bad for Crow, and like I said, I mean, Crow's terrible. Alright, what's the next team? Alright, Epis. Once I get you take the S4 perk for Epis to where once she has enough stacks, she gets full mana. I think it's at 10 stacks, or is it, maybe it's 6. I can't remember the exact number. Oh no, that's fine. All right, so yeah, full mana all the time. Cooldowns go down twice as fast, so you don't have to worry about mana on her. You just equip as much attack, crit damage as possible. She ignores defense, so you don't need penetration. Anything fancy. Even a 1-star Epis can do some numbers. And she gets higher attack with every enemy she kills, so as long as you're killing at a good pace, you'll keep stacking up her S4. She'll just keep getting stronger the whole time. We're at 11 kills right now. Stacks up to 100, by the way. And if you get it stacked to 100, it's 1.8 million attack. Epis definitely seems like she'll still be strong here. Having some investment will be important though. I think she can get by with no investment Epis. But she can at least clear the early waves, as you can see here. She's doing some decent work. She's at 23 stacks. Yeah, as long as she can kill quick enough to not drop those stacks. Yeah, she's doing pretty good damage for just a 1-star with no soul weapon, in my opinion. If we get ramped up enough, she might out damage the crow that we just ran. So 26 stacks. Oh yeah, Epis damage is going taking off there pretty good. Might have to build her a stronger team. Seven stacks. Well, once we don't drop that, keep getting stronger. Yeah, we're gonna drop it on the boss. Alright. That sucks. Going pretty good though. Get her some stronger buffs. Artemia is just in a mixed P block, M block set. Doesn't really have high defense, especially. Yeah, Epis is losing her momentum. She's not killing him quick enough. So, lose those stacks. Yeah, it's really hard. And she's still doing damage, but losing that momentum, yeah, you gotta have a built up Epis to really go far. Would be nice. I saw Soft Squirrels run with Epis earlier, and definitely did not go as far as he used to. So, increased HP on the bosses, especially 40 plus. Very, very noticeable. Yeah, let's go back to this Demia's gearing. So she's just using the hero protection set, just the PvP set. I also have her using golden crowns, so that's probably proccing quite a bit. How many hits she's taken. Something. Be real careful with Epis here, because if she's in front, he does the combo move that he does at low HP. That'll be real rough. Yeah, Demi is tanking this like a champ. She's not having any real issue. Alright, I should have stayed behind. That's as far as that goes. That's as far as that team goes, so I'm just gonna sack them. Shame I didn't take out the boss 20. I wanted that extra gold ether. That sucks. Alright, moving on. Team's next. Oh, here we go. This is a big team. Alright. Since we're starting from wave 1, Esker's gonna have a lot of time to ramp up, so we'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna actually break this video up into 2 parts because of how long this is taking. So after this run, I'll stop it and I'll do a second video for the rest of the game runs.
For you. That's enough.
There's a A220 Esker, 930,000 attacks, I think. Tons of mana, regen a second.
No more.
Mana trouble.
The counterattack begins now. That's enough. It's your
My turn.
no more.
Life was naturally
That's enough. The counterattack begins now.
Yeah, regular Frey's still pretty good here. I think Fallen Frey is going to technically be better, but regular Frey's still pretty good. I feel bad if you invested in regular Frey.
Now.
She still brings crit damage from her unique weapon, it still has good shield. The flat 100 attack, even if you're low investment, should make your shield quite a bit stronger.
That's enough.
She's got the AoE healing with her unique weapon that triggers every 7 seconds, I think. That's pretty good.
That's enough.
It's your defeat.
Takes that so long to ramp up.
Now.
But I mean, his damage is already
That's
good.
enough. This might be new for you.
I think Ring of Spirit Morph's gonna be dead though. These enemies, they get a lot more life. And trying to kill within those first few seconds for Ring of Spirit Morph, it's just not gonna work anymore at the high waves. It's just not.
Life was naturally
That's enough.
my turn.
Counterattack begins now.
Ramp will start to get there.
That's enough.
How did I get a damage stack? Got the perk where you're not supposed to get damage stacks until he gets speed stacks. They keep making it more and more bugged, I swear to God. They fix one thing and break something else on them. Because they haven't coded differently than all the other heroes for certain teams. Like the S4 Dark bugs still are, the non-S3 light damage bug is still present from last I saw. I haven't checked since this patch, but they didn't mention patch notes. So, pretty good guess it's not fixed. Oh god, I was damn near one-shot that guy right out the gate. Alright, so damage feels alright so far with Esker. Alright.
No more. That's That's enough.
It's your defeat.
Yeah, he's basically ramped now. Cooldown's ramped.
It's your defeat.
The counterattack
My turn.
begins now.
Life is natural.
No more.
Now we're damage ramping.
It's your defeat.
That's enough.
It's your defeat.
New for you.
It's your defeat. Life is
Now.
Yeah, starting from wave 1 this time, made Esker get ramped real quick, so that was nice.
It's your defeat.
We'll see when his damage falls off though, when he stops blowing everything up.
It's your defeat. It's your
The
defeat.
counterattack begins now.
Probably already at the point where healing's becoming tight.
Life is natural. It's your defeat.
You have Ray Hardness, that's a lot of increased healing. Alright, let's pop this boss.
My turn. It's your defeat.
The counterattack begins now.
It's your defeat.
I wasn't expecting the boss to summon the extra spirits right out the gate, otherwise my S2 would have, or sorry, S1
Life is
taken the
natural.
boss out right away.
It's your defeat.
Alright, so we're full damage ramped, we got everything up and
It's your
going.
defeat. It's your defeat.
So far, still one-shotting every wave.
The counterattack begins now.
Life is natural.
No more.
This round was mine.
Oh, just in case, I was gonna make sure to knock that guy down. Used all my CC right away. So far, we definitely have more life.
My turn. It's your defeat.
The counterattack begins now.
It's your defeat. Life is natural.
Yeah, enemy's defense was also lowered. It wasn't mentioned in the patch notes, but the level 41 Lich, his defense was lowered. I'll have to check on the other enemies still. But penetration won't be as important, but having high penetration if you go high in the waves is still going to be a big deal. We're going to pop in. Alright, so we made it to 40. So I've made it to 51 with my Esker team previously. I don't think I'm going to make it that far this time. Oh god, that barely hurt.
It's your defeat. It's your defeat.
Well, that did end the shield. That wasn't an insta-kill, so that's nice, actually.
It's your defeat.
Well, they don't do the long intros between every boss anymore. They didn't mention that in the notes, but that is a huge improvement. Because, god, this takes so long.
This might be new for you.
It's your defeat. It's your defeat. This round was mine. Life was natural. It's your defeat.
The counterattack begins now.
Well, we're still able to heal, I think. Yeah, Glenn got healed up, so we're still able to heal with Frey and Ray Hartnett. That's actually ridiculous.
It's your defeat. My turn.
Knock him down, pop him off.
Was mine.
Oh god, that
Counterattack
crazy.
begins now.
Oh, he kamikazed me. What was that, wave 44? Oof, he hit hard.
No more. This is the end.
Yeah, probably needs some more A speed on Esker. His skills were going off pretty slow.
Counterattack begins now.
Yeah, and Glenn was tanking pretty well there.
Here.
So that's going to be my my MVP team, so we're going to get triple those. So 12, 12. We're going to exit there. And the remaining teams to run. I'm going to break up this video. Yeah, that's half the teams. Alright, so we'll do the other half in the next video.